Guys, today I'm going to make Aunt Jemima pancakes. See, Aunt Jemima, they're the best when you're not going to do homemade. So we're going to add just 1 cup of the batter. And it says to add 3/4 cup of milk, but I like to add a little less than that because I like to make them thicker. I'm using Skim Plus milk because that's all I have. Usually I would use whole milk, but I use Skim Plus in my coffee because I'm always watching what I eat and trying to lose weight. 1 egg. Nicey nice. Then, tablespoon of vegetable oil. I just eyeball it. That's good. Now you want to mix it up real good so there's no lumps. So you take a wire whisk. Just make sure, beat it up real good. Incorporate every ingredient. Make sure you don't leave behind any of the batter. Make sure that egg gets blended real good. You want to make sure you get all those lumps out. Mix that up real good. And the key is, after you make it, let it sit in the fridge for a little while. I'd say like 10 minutes or so to let it all kind of like marinate sort of and let it stiffen up so you can make nice thick pancakes. So that's it for now. We're going to let that sit. We're going to put it in the fridge and let it rest.
And we'll be back when we start to cook the pancakes. Okay guys, so we are back and we took the batter out of the fridge. We are using this type of pan. What is this pan called?
It's a griddle, and I like it because there's no side, so it's easy to flip the pancakes.
And then we just put it on, the stove is running. And then we also took out a butter knife. This, what is this called?
It's a ladle.
Ladle.
Small ladle. It's a nice tiny.
Small ladle. And we're also going to be making banana pancakes, but this is optional. You do not have to follow this, but we are. So we just got a banana out with butter. And yeah.
And we're going to make some bacon.
Yes. So we have the bacon out.
I like to make my bacon in the oven. So I put the oven on 400, I preheated it. And now we're going to lay out, and we're also getting the griddle nice and hot for the pancakes.
Yes.
So we're going to just put some bacon slices. This is my favorite way to make bacon. It gets very crispy. It doesn't make a smoky mess in your kitchen. It's just a nicer way to do it so you don't get the grease all over your stove.
Yep. But any way you do it is fine. But we're going to be cooking ours in the oven.
So we'll make, I'll do one more because I am feeding 2 kids.
Yes.
And one of them is a 15-year-old boy who eats quite a bit. So the oven's nice and hot. We're going to just put that in. Again, it's preheated to 400
degrees Fahrenheit. So if you're cooking in the oven today, we are heating ours 400 degrees.
I like to do regular sticks of butter in the pan. Grease it up real good all around. And then I use this little ladle because it allows me to have the perfect amount of pancake batter.
Yes, makes a nice good shape.
And see, it's a little thicker now because it was set up in the fridge.
So if you put yours in the fridge, it should be a bit thick. But
so I do usually like 2 scoops for 1 pancake.
yeah. Again, we are feeding a 15-year-old boy.
And Sienna is 11 and she eats a lot too. This is a very basic thing we're starting this YouTube thing with. I make all kinds of things, usually a lot more challenging than this, but we figured it's Sunday morning, we're all home.
And what are we making? We might film today for dinner?
Maybe some chicken stock.
Yes, we might film some chicken stock.
Just take your little slices.
So if you are adding bananas, we just cut them in little slices and then we're just putting them on the pancake.
3 per pancake is plenty.
And again, the
Nice and
banana
thin.
slices are optional, but
You said that, Sienna.
I said
This is what we're making. We're making banana pancakes.
Yes.
A lot of times we make chocolate chip pancakes, but
we don't have any
we
chocolate
are
chips
all out of
left.
chocolate chips. So we have some nice ripe bananas, so they're nice and sweet.
And healthy, nice pancakes. So now we just let it sit.
You want to wait until you see bubbles forming in the batter all over. You don't want to flip them too soon. We like them nice and brown.
Yes.
And it does take a while because the pan is just newly heated. My favorite spatula to use is called a fish spatula, but it's not just for fish. It's perfect for flipping everything. I use it for eggs, for pancakes, for anything I really fry up in a pan. I use this spatula.
And if you guys see this video, you can comment down below what you would want us to make. You could probably do it.
The first batch takes a little longer. I don't think the pan was quite hot enough. I use this butter to grease my pan, but then I like a nice whipped butter. When they're done, I dollop some more whipped butter right on top of the pancakes.
I'll show you, like that. But yes. So now we are just waiting. So I think we'll just be back when we're ready to flip the pancakes. So we'll be back. Okay, so we are back and we flipped some pancakes. And we like them nice and brown like this.
And now I'm going to take the whipped butter, put some nice big dollops on top. It's salted butter. You could use sweet butter.
Yep, you could use any butter you like. And we are using the salted whipped butter.
And just let that melt while this side's cooking.
We're taking
Just gathering them up.
and our dog is eating the crumbs we made.
That's the best part about having a dog. You check them; they're still going.
So we got
The reason why they're smoking up a little more is because of the bananas that are inside them.
Yes.
Whenever you have things that are sugar, even if they're natural sugars, they tend to heat up a little more and they kind of smoke.
Okay. And then we're just getting like a metal nice plate or whatever.
So that's all from the sugar, the natural sugars in the bananas. So we're probably going to be okay to
Now we just put
start plating them.
yes, and then you can make definitely another batter of pancakes. I think that's what we're doing.
Yep, so I'll just go ahead again, put another pat of butter.
And then you're gonna do the same rotation if you're making another batter. But I think we're gonna go now. But I hope you guys enjoy your breakfast. Bye.
Okay.
So now we're
Time
checking on
to
the
check
bacon.
the bacon.
So
So even though you're doing it in the oven, and most things that you roast in the oven you don't necessarily flip,
but we still do.
I flip the bacon because, and see this piece, this is a package of thick sliced bacon, but as you can see, one thin piece got snuck in there. But I like to still flip just so that it crisps
And like
up
we
everywhere.
said, my mom's favorite tool is the fish spatula.
It's the best for everything. It takes everything off without, it's nice and thin, so it's just so easy to work underneath things. See, this side's not gonna crisp up as much unless we flip it. So it still has a ways to go, but I do like to flip it during the process of it cooking. As you can see, this one little piece here is gonna be done a lot quicker because it's so much thinner than the rest of these. I don't know how they snuck that piece in, but they did into the package. So you really shouldn't touch hot things with your fingers, but I've been cooking a long time.
If you're a kid
I know not to
watching
burn
this,
myself.
Yeah. If you're a kid watching this, make sure you have a parent by
It's
you.
not
You're gonna
smart,
touch.
yeah. So we're gonna remove this one sooner than the others, but back in the oven they go. And we'll show you when they're all done.
Yep. And then we'll
Where's
try
the finished
our
pancakes?
breakfast. Oh yeah, so we finished our batter and our pancakes are finished. But we will be back when our bacon is done. So we'll see you guys soon. Our breakfast is ready,
All
and this
ready.
is the final product. I hope you guys enjoy yours.